Rick and Morty Season 5 premieres Sunday, June 20th, only on Adult Swim.
Jerry, I have a device. It can make us forget.
No, I don't think we should forget. Not this. Someone has to remember.
Someone will.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things to remember before Season 5 of Rick and Morty.
What do you say, Rick? I say, let's do it! Because that's what this is all about, Morty. That's my one-armed man. I'm not driven by avenging my dead family, Morty. That was fake.
He told me to tell you he's sorry you didn't have bad memories of him.
For this list, we're looking at plot lines and character arcs to keep in mind before Rick and Morty returns on June 20th, 2021, especially since producer Scott Marder has promised, quote, epic canon. If you're not caught up on the first 4 seasons, beware of some swifty spoilers. What do you think will happen this season on Rick and Morty? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, The Vindicators. Season 3 introduced the Vindicators, a team of superheroes who meet their match when Rick gets really intoxicated.
Okay, is it recording? Good. Hello, Vindicators. Welcome to your reckoning, baby! Well, it's official. I had too much to drink last night.
Although all the Vindicators had their own issues, Supernova in particular has blood, or rather bugs, on her hands when she takes out fellow hero Million Ants. But she faces no repercussions. The only other surviving member of the team at that episode's end is Noob, the unsung hero of the Vindicators. While it's unclear if either hero will return, there are lots of ideas that could be explored in Season 5. Will Noob ever be promoted from intern/janitor?
Whoa, I'm nervous about my first mission.
Actually, Noob, you have a new mission.
God damn.
Will a new group of Vindicators assemble? Will Supernova continue down her dark path? That last one's possible if Gillian Jacobs isn't too busy voicing another superhero.
Good luck with the new team, Rex.
Number 9, Jerry and Beth back together. Although Beth and Jerry's marriage has always been on the rocks, an ultimatum concerning Rick finally motivated the couple to divorce.
Jerry's going to spend some time divorced.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. I hope I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, God, Dad, that is not your burden to bear.
The two remained broken up throughout Season 3, but they finally got back together in the finale, much to Rick's annoyance. Due to cloning shenanigans we'll get into later, it's possible Jerry did not get back with the real Beth.
Rick, did you tell my mom she might be a clone?
No, I told her she wasn't.
Well, isn't that what you'd tell a clone?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Rick, my mom and dad are getting back together.
What? No, she's not a clone!
But the couple's relationship does seem to be solid, even with that possibility hanging over their heads. While we'll likely never describe Jerry and Beth as a completely happy married couple, they seem to be in a good place. Well, good for them. But if another Beth is added to the mix, their relationship may take a few interesting turns in Season 5.
Why is she it? Why am I back with Jerry? I thought she was a copy of me.
She is a copy of you. If she ran back to that dingleberry, that's on you.
Number 8, Mr. Poopy Butthole. Despite only appearing sporadically since he was introduced in the same episode where he was shot, Mr. Poopy Butthole has etched out his place as a fan favorite.
Ooh-wee, amen to that. Now this little poopy pants is hungry. Will somebody pass me a pork chop? Is something wrong, Beth?
He's made a full recovery, gotten married, went back to school, and welcomed baby Poopy Pants into the world, mostly off-screen. After primarily being restricted to cameos, Mr. Poopy Butthole had a more prominent role in a Season 4 episode where he joined Rick's heist crew.
Told you, Morty. He's still got it.
You sons of bitches. What's the job?
His use of a cane does not stop him from kicking ass. While a violent outburst cost Mr. Poopy Butthole his job as a college professor, he'll hopefully find other work in Season 5. Speaking of which, did we see another member of the Poopy Butthole family in the trailer?
Hunt me, somebody hunt me!
Don't hunt him to completion.
Number 7, Morty's girlfriend. In the Vat of Acid episode, Morty takes a break from causing mayhem to find love. His longtime girlfriend isn't given a name, and their romance plays out without dialogue. However, they do share a sweet rapport that triumphs in the face of adversity. But Jerry ruins everything and resets the timeline to a point before the two connect. Although it's suggested that she might remember him later, Morty fakes his own demise before we can find out.
Going in the vet!
Since this took place in another reality, Morty might meet her counterpart in his dimension. Based on trailers and early footage, it appears Season 5 will delve deeper into Morty's relationship with Jessica.
Hey Jessica, it's Morty from school.
Oh, hey, Morty. What's up?
I just want to say that you're really great. I know the timing never really worked out with us, but you're really great and I wish I got to know you better.
But if his nameless ex-girlfriend re-enters the picture, expect a complicated love triangle. Number 6. Tammy's fate. Although this show has thrown plenty of curveballs, Tammy being an undercover Galactic Federation agent takes the wedding cake. Her relationship with Bird Person was a ruse to capture Rick and other enemies.
Oh shit.
I don't get the metaphor.
I'll explain it to you later.
Everyone here is under arrest for crimes against the Federation.
L'chaim!
Tammy, what are you doing?
Sit your bird ass down.
Tammy?
When he gets revenge by launching a complicated scheme that brings down the Federation, Tammy is forced to go on the run. After breathing life back into the Federation, she finally gets her comeuppance in the Season 4 finale. Rick makes her pay for what she did to Bird Person, and even worse, making him go to a wedding.
You made me go to a wedding.
Since we seemingly saw Tammy meet her end, she'll likely be absent from Season 5. But there are alternate versions of her in other dimensions, and characters have found ways to cheat death before. Number 5. The New Galactic Federation. As mentioned before, the new Galactic Federation is formed after Rick takes down the old one.
So what are you doing with level 9 access anyways?
Destroying the galactic government.
Awesome!
Tammy initially decides not to retaliate against Rick, knowing that he'll only cause more trouble. Space Beth is another story. Mirroring Star Wars, Space Beth and her fellow rebels target what's left of the Federation.
So we overrode the gates, and the slave rebellion took the capital. Pretty cool.
Very cool. My daughter, having space adventures. They are skewing a tad Star Wars-y, though. Don't forget to have fun.
Now that Tammy's gone, it's unclear who's leading the new Federation. The organization is not nearly as powerful as it used to be, especially with their super laser busted. But as long as there are loyal Gromflamites out there, the Federation still spells trouble for Rick, Space Beth, and Earth. If it does return, we hope Morty has a spare pair of Wrangler jeans on hand.
NX5 corporate sponsor detected. Cannot penetrate Wranglers. Built too tough. Built too.
Number 4. Rick's past. Despite being one half of the show's titular duo, Rick Sanchez remains something of an enigma.
This was a good breakfast, Beth. You really made the crap out of those eggs. I wish your mother was here to eat them.
Oh, Dad.
What? For real?
There's still much about his past that could be elaborated upon, but the biggest mystery of all concerns Rick's ex-wife. In a false flashback, Rick leads Cornelius Daniel to believe that a fatal accident involving Beth and her mother turned him into the cynical anti-hero he is today.
Come on, girls, the ice cream's gonna melt.
Since that backstory was fabricated, we still don't know what Mrs. Sanchez really looks like, if her name is Diane, or if she's even alive. Now that Rick has accepted his failure as a father, he may confront his failed marriage in Season 5. With Space Beth in the picture, we could also learn more about his hero phase.
Yeah, they're trying to take over the galaxy.
Everybody in the galaxy tries to take over the galaxy. The trick is to be left alone by whoever succeeds. It's your hero phase. I had one too. You'll outgrow it.
Number 3. President Evil Morty. Even more mysterious than Rick is Evil Morty. After disappearing into a crowd of counterparts, the villain returned as a candidate during the Citadel's election.
A certain other candidate should be getting at least one vote for most adorable. That's right, the Morty Party candidate still in the race, and you just gotta love him for that. Here you see him in his little Morty suit waving. Isn't that adorable? Little jackass.
After Evil Morty emerged as president, he took care of his opposition. Most of the people who recognized his true nature were thrown out of an airlock or disposed of by other means. Anyone who stood in the way of his leadership had to fall. We last saw him making a brief cameo in a scene where he led a massive army. Although that scene technically never happened, Only time will tell if the sequence foreshadows upcoming events or if it was just a fake out. Either way, President Morty is bad news. And we assume Darth Poopy Butthole is too.
That Morty is not what he seems.
Yeah, well, no Morty seems like a president.
Number 2, PHOENIXPERSON. While Rick can be social when he wants to be, he doesn't have many friends. But he had a genuine friendship with Bird Person.
And as a result, he has the power to save or destroy entire worlds. And he is the reason you and I know each other, and the reason I'm alive at all.
This made it all the more tragic when Tammy broke the Birdman's heart in more ways than one. After we believed Bird Person to be lost, a Phoenix Person rose from the ashes with cybernetic enhancements.
I am PHOENIXPERSON.
PHOENIXPERSON. Is that what we settled on? I thought we all agreed on Cyberbird.
You said you didn't care what he was called.
Rick was finally reunited with his friend in the season 4 finale. Unfortunately, PHOENIXPERSON isn't as Rick remembers him, and the two engage in a near-fatal fight.
It's funny. I always wondered who would win if we ever fought.
Then you were always a bad friend.
Unwilling to give up on his friend, Rick keeps him behind a storage shelf in the garage. It may be a while until PHOENIXPERSON is ready to open up, but we suspect he will resurface at some point in Season 5. Number 1. Space Beth's backstory. Towards the end of Season 3, Rick offers to clone Beth so that she can strike out on her own. Initially, Beth's decision is left ambiguous.
I can make a clone of you. A perfect instance of you with all your memories, an exact copy in every way. It'll love and provide for the kids, do your job, and consume broadcast network reality TV on the same allegedly ironic level as you. You could be gone a day, a week, or the rest of your life with zero consequences.
After nearly a season of theorizing, it was confirmed that Rick did indeed clone Beth. What remains unresolved is if Space Beth is the clone or the original. The two Beths ultimately don't care, and neither do the other Smiths.
But I don't care what's in that vial. Yeah, me neither. You're a piece of shit either way.
So what, after all this, you don't want to know the truth?
The truth is we have more important shit to do, like raise our kids and stamp out the Federation, neither of which seem like they want anything to do with you.
Rick, on the other hand, wishes to know the truth, and watches his own erased memory of the event. It turns out he deliberately mixed them up, so that even he wouldn't know which was which. Whether or not Season 5 reveals who the clone is, Dan Harmon confirmed that Space Beth is not a one-off character.
Holy shit, I'm a terrible father.
Rick and Morty Season 5 premieres Sunday, June 20th, only on Adult Swim.